and I'm going back to what I said. What makes you of use to a man? And you said that I'm funny.
Yeah. Goes a long way. I can cook. Guys like girls who can cook. Whatever. I can cook. What else? I can cook. I can clean. I can be supportive too as well. You know, like you said, don't necessarily have a career of my own at this point. If I did meet a husband who has a better career than me, or even
and honestly, and this is what I mean, man. So, if you were to put a salary on what you bring to the table, those things, how much do you think it'll be worth as far as what a man makes? If you say what I bring to the table, all those things should equate a man making about X a year, what would that be?
I'd say 100 grand.
God damn it! You get me! What do you need from a man financially?
For him to hold it down.
What does that mean?
So what that means is, you know, as a woman, and
put a dollar value on it. Don't give me the yearbook answer.
At least a minimum of 6 figures. Minimum.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
What percentage of men in this country make over $400,000?
I would say maybe 2 to 4%. Probably not a lot.
1.
Okay.
1%. So let's go back to what you said. I feel, which is kryptonite. Men don't care about what you feel. We think, act, and do. You want it all. At 28 years old, with no men in the pipeline, and you want a top 1% man. What does a man who making the kind of money you're talking about making, what do those men typically want from a woman?
Youth, beauty. That's probably it. I wouldn't say submission.
Is that the TV or something?
Yeah, probably is a
Can you turn
TV.
that down, please? Yeah. No, the number one thing that men like that tend to want is cooperation. And a man who's making $400,000 a year, at what age do you think men make that legally?
Well over 35.
Well over 35. Men hit that financial stride between 45 and 55. Are you prepared to marry a man that's 45 years old or older?
No.
So you're a delusional black woman.
I always found it to be very funny that the average woman wanted a dude who make 100K. And Kevin Samuels, one of the great things that he did was he highlighted how every single woman, no matter how you got to it, no matter if it was up, left, right, they all wanted this 1%, top 10% type guy. But then they overvalued themselves, thinking they deserved this type of man. It always shocked me. That was one of the great things about him, that he was able to bring clarity to make it so that no matter what you think, at the end of the day, in the back of her subconscious, this is what she wants, right? So as a man, it gave us more clarity and understanding of how we should move. If we even want to deal with them, it's up to you, right? We're gonna get into other videos about that, but as you see, the vast majority of women want a 1%, top 10% man. No? Let's roll the other clips though. Let's see what else we got out there for.
What rate are men above 6 figures married out in the black community?
80%. I'm gonna throw out a number because you're so stuck on the rate. But I'm talking about real life conversations dealing with women.
Stop. Said the black men who are making 6 figures or more are married out at a rate of 80%.
Let's say 60.
60, not much better. And where are you getting your data from?
See, you want to stick on data.
Because
it's very analytical. I know it does, but I'm out here.
Hold on, man. What color did you get it, woman?
Yes, I am.
So why don't you want to deal with facts, data, and statistics?
Because this is supposed to be like a talk show or a podcast,
but it still needs to be because
we're
it
having
needs,
conversation.
because it needs to be rooted in fact.
Okay, well, you're analytical that way, and that's how you run your show.
Well,
I'm coming in to give
what I don't do is I don't know what I don't do is allow people to come on and spout propaganda, because that's part of the problem in the Black community. Our image is jacked up because so many of our women decide to come in talking like you. This is the same thing about Black men being gay, down low, and in jail. 51% of Black men are single and childless. 64% are in the middle class. Black men in this country are 2 million less than you, marriageable. Yet we are 847,000 more marriages than you. It ain't the problem with the men. The problem in our community is women like.
And I know he likes me. In the beginning, I kind of led him. I didn't purposely lead him on, but now looking back on it, I did take advantage of the situation. We would go out on outings and he would just pay.
You say that I didn't intend to lead him on, and what he said, you know he was saying something because he wanted something.
Well, he's the kind of person that is like a people pleaser. So he never really asks for anything.
If you were a people pleaser and you were just to give of your time and attention or give of yourself to a man and he never asked, would he be wrong for taking it? Would he be wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he'd be wrong, but you're not?
You're right.
You said you're a professional, you're a therapist. Do you have a bachelor's, master's, what?
A bachelor's, and I'm going for my master's right now.
And how much do you anticipate making midway through your career? By the time you're 45 years old, about how much do you think you'll be making annually?
So right now, I make about 79, almost 80.
So midway through your career, about 45, what do you think you'll be making?
Probably over $1 million.
Annually?
Yeah, because what I'm trying to do with mental health in our community, I think people are going to accept it more than they do.
As a single mom,
Yeah.
I got the shit.
Yeah.
I got it. I ain't calling her dad. You can.
Listen, bitch.
I'll die starving on the road before I call her dad.
Facts.
So I'm like,
Facts.
you know what?
Facts.
I'm
Straight
all
up.
the
That's
way
the dumbest
up
shit
here.
ever.
Say it again.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
Hey Jay, let her rock out for a little bit. We could digest that. We could digest that later. Let her rock out. Go finish the story.
Okay.
Finish the story.
I'ma die on the side of the road before I call your dad to help.
Because I'm gonna tell you
it's
why.
kind of wild, but go ahead.
Because
And see, this is what I get tired of. You baby mamas like this one right here, thinking you're gonna come and spew your poison on everybody else because your broken ass. Take your ass to therapy. All right, so what were you saying?
So what I brought to the table in my marriage for 17 years, I was his other half. I was his backbone. I was his heart. I was his support.
You were his other half?
Yeah. I was his support. I was his peace.
I just don't necessarily feel like I agree with the fact that they exercise their options. Like, what if he doesn't
Then don't
want
deal
to?
with him.
Like, is
Then
that
don't
wrong?
deal with him. If you have a problem with high value men having options and maybe exercise them, you're an average man. But you ladies want to complain about the very men that you want, knowing they are wanted by lots of women, that you want them to be specifically loyal to you. Sorry. And I think we should stop lying to you. If you don't want to deal with it, don't deal with it.
Just based off how it was brought up, I don't necessarily think I would want somebody to like exercise their options.
Which one would you rather have? The one that nobody else wants or the one that everybody wants? Pick one. Come on, let's go.
The one that, honestly, the one that everybody else would want.
Exactly. So stop capping. You want the high value man. Deal with it. See what this means? You all want the same man, but then you want him to be loyal to you. No.
And see, there's certain realities that once understood, you see even the 10% man has more wiggle room, right? But I do believe one of the things Kevin Samuels tried to help a lot of these women out understanding is that y'all better hurry up. But this is already elapsed. The time has already ran out. The shot clock is finished. As you know, we have a thing called passport bros. We have men leaving in droves, all different cultures, different races or whatever, leaving the country in droves because of these type of things. And this is exactly why Kevin Samuels was trying to talk to a woman, because he saw the writing on the wall. He saw what was going on. And we're gonna get into that in other videos, but it definitely was a huge thing that he wanted to basically avoid, but he couldn't. He didn't expect the stubbornness and the hard-headedness of the modern woman to be at this such of a level, and the entitlement to be at this such of a level. I don't think any of us did. He only put 1% of it on display. But as we go further down the rabbit hole, we start to see like, yo, this is what it is, you know? And now the woman is going to be getting nothing. A good vast majority are going to be getting nothing. I got another video by my man Kevin Samuels about him talking about winter is coming. All right. And it's very important that women understood what he was trying to do. The ones who did, they made the necessary changes, and they are getting married. They're doing certain things, and they're living, happily fulfilled lives. But the ones who didn't understand, like that dude that's the average guy, is for you. It's so many things that's going to come. But for my men out there, this is the time for you to really understand what's about to happen. We're going to break those things down in other videos, because this was more of a homage video for my man Kevin Samuels, because I really feel he helped a lot of brothers just be able to have awareness, because a lot of dudes they didn't have any type of awareness, and they still don't to this day. He was just in the infancy of his channel. So I think it's very good that we highlight that type of his mentality on that. Overall though, man, y'all know what to do. If you got to this point in the video, man, I appreciate you. You already know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, but we got so much content. Oh my God. Okay, so much content. You know how my stuff looking. I'm gonna always make it look amazing for my guys, while we talk about real stuff, women, lifestyle, wealth, future, society at large, things that's going on that's going to be benefiting and affecting you. All right, because it's definitely something with these passport bros leaving. Trust me, it's going to have a domino, and we're going to get into that also in another video as we break things down. We got a lot of content on the way for my guys. Overall, though, I want to say I appreciate you. Hit that like, subscribe, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Peace.